I personally like using bands when I'm doing a lot of this work because it's just such an easy way for me to add intensity without even having to try. It's very effortless in that. But the bands essentially, at the end of the day, are training tools. They're just like the extra wheels on a tricycle. They're there to support your learning journey, very much like those extra wheels are gonna help you while you're learning to ride a bike. Once you learn and understand how to properly and efficiently and effectively pressurize your posterior and assist you in this motion, then you don't necessarily need the band. But it's just a good little tool and trick of the trade that lets you tap in super fast. So I like to play around with where I'm placing the band, sometimes a little higher, sometimes lower, sometimes even around my calves. And it's just gonna move the pressure and add a little extra intensity into my groundwork. And then we'll just start to oscillate maybe side to side, maybe isolating a single side and scrubbing out that hip, essentially creating space while I'm keeping length all through my spine, but really strengthening everything, actually my entire body, in a really healthy pattern. So it's not just what we're doing, but really prioritizing how we're doing it. Because this pattern is not only gonna give me the added benefit of looking good, feeling good, but moving really well and being able to use this pattern in so many different aspects of life, whether it is specifically fitnessing, athleting, or just supporting your daily movement, your walking, how you get up and down in a sitting position, when you're going to bend over and reach for something. You need to own this quarter squat range. This is essentially just living in a tiny ground-based squat. It's the same as if I was doing bilateral squatting, even a little bit of hinge action, and then my single leg stance. So it's feeding that same pattern that we see in crawling when we first learn to develop, in walking, in running, in throwing, in swinging, in everything we do. It's just such an easy way for you to strengthen the muscles that you want to strengthen, if that is your goal, is to build lean muscle mass. But now you're also not compromising your joints and tissues along the way. You're really just feeding into what your body already naturally knows how to do. We learned to do this in our youth development. We rocked. We went from tummy time positions up into this rock position before we finally found our ability to put this into our locomotion, into our crawl. Also very self-soothing. I can really work through some great ankle mobility. I can try to reset and realign some good neck positions. I can open up my shoulders. I can start to engage my lats. I can feel my core. It's everything. So own the rocker, own your life.